I could see if somebody wrote something. But. All right, so we are ready to start. Let's go ahead and get nice and comfy on our mats. We're gonna relax and close our eyes and focus on breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. Feeling that expansion of our belly, back, and rib cage as we inhale. Feeling that same area of the body contract and empty as we exhale. Just going to feel all that nice calmness that takes over as we breathe in deeply. As we exhale, getting rid of all that stress, creating a nice blank slate. While we continue to focus on breathing deeply in through the nose, out through the nose, we're going to bring our breath and our awareness into our face. And actually feel your eyes relax. Feel your forehead unfurl. Relax your jaw. Next, let your breath travel into your neck, relaxing the muscles in your neck. And then bringing breath and awareness into our arms. And start at the top of your shoulders. And let's move our breath down the length of our arms out to our fingertips. Shifting awareness and breath into the legs, we're going to breathe from the top of our hips all the way down the length of our legs and out to those toes. Now we shift our awareness and our breath into the spine, and we're going to envision it entering the top of our head, starting to move down the length of our spine, weaving itself in between each segment. So we're creating lots of open space. And then just let your fingers wiggle a little bit. Stretch them open really, really wide. And then scrunch them up super tight. Spread them open really wide. Scrunch them in super tight. Again, open really wide. And then scrunch them in super tight. And then just allow your hands to go soft. Let's do the same thing with our feet. Let's spread our toes open as wide as they'll go. And scrunch them all up. Open them really, really wide. Scrunch them back up. Once more, open really, really wide. And scrunch them super tight. And then just let your feet relax. From there, we're going to inhale both arms up towards the sky. And on the exhale, let the arms float back behind us. Let's stretch out through all of our fingers and then push out through the heels of your feet. Try to stretch a little bit longer on the left side and a little bit longer on the right side. And then feel your body soften a bit. And we'll inhale the arms back up. And exhale, let them float back down alongside your body. Once they've made it there, we're going to pull the left knee in really close to the body. Start by just giving it a good hug. And while it's hugged in, we're going to point and flex our foot. And then let's roll the ankle around and reverse. And then allow your foot to just rest where it is. Send that leg back out and we'll switch. We'll bring the right knee in. Again, start with a hug and then a flex and point of our foot. Rolling our ankle around and reverse that circle. And then just rest that foot as well. Now let's bring both knees in at the same time. Give yourself a well-deserved hug. And then rock gently side to side, feeling massage on either side of that spine. We'll bring that back to neutral and then proceed to circle both knees around and around, massaging through your lower back. And then let's go the other way. And then just come back to that neutral center, hugging in tightly a little bit more. Ease up just a little bit, and then start to open the knees, and you're gonna aim each knee at your shoulders. And then we're gonna start to open the knees even wider so we get the soles of our feet to press together. We're gonna pull our heels in close to our body, breathing into inner thighs and outer hips. And let's pull them back together. Now just let your feet rest down on the mat. Space your feet apart about hips distance. Toes are in, heels are out. Enough space between your buttocks and your heels so that when we lift up into bridge, we're feeling this in the hamstrings and the gluteals. Meanwhile, arms at our sides, palms to the sky. Tighten the belly and start to slowly lift off the mat, one vertebra at a time. Once we're at the top of our bridge, we're making sure we're not feeling weight in the neck. And we're gonna exhale and sink back down, one segment at a time. Try again, tighten the belly as you slowly peel up, one segment at a time, lifting, holding on to that bridge, really activating the hamstrings and the gluteals. And then exhale, melt back down onto the mat. In one more time, we're gonna tighten that belly and slowly peel up, pressing those hips up nice and high, holding onto our bridge. And then on the next big exhale, we slowly melt back down, one segment at a time. Once we've made it all the way back down onto the mat, let's bring the knees back into the chest for another nice tight hug. And then I want you to feel the power in your belly as you're pulling your belly in towards your spine. Let's exhale and roll ourselves to an upright position. And then come into an easy cross-leg position. Let your palms open to the sky, backs of the hands rest on the knees. Drop the chin to the chest and let your breath flow into the back of your neck. Inhale, lift your head to back, open your throat. Again, exhale, chin to the chest. Inhale, tip back, open the throat. Exhale, chin to chest. Once more, inhale, lift and open. And exhale, chin to your chest. Now let's roll the left ear to the left. Drop the chin and roll right. Dropping the chin, let's roll left. Dropping the chin and roll right. Dropping the chin, we roll left. Dropping the chin and roll right. Dropping the chin and roll left. And let's hesitate there and use our left hand to press just above the tip of our right ear. And then take that right hand and press down into the earth. Extend the left arm towards the sky. Let's gaze up at that hand. Side bend to your right, left palm to the sky. And go back to center. Try again, side bend to the right. And inhale, center. Exhale, side bend right. And then sweep the arm forward and reach out to your left. Come back over to the right. And lift back up. And let that arm float down. Let's roll our shoulders from back to front. Increase the size of our circles so we have some nice full arm circles. And then just let your hands return to your knees. Drop the chin to the chest and roll that right ear to the right. Placing our right hand just above the tip of our left ear. And then pushing that left palm into the earth. Extend the right arm to the sky, gazing up. Stretch all the way off to your left. Inhale back up. Again, stretching to the left. And inhale back up. Again, stretch to your left. Let's sweep the arm forward, reach all the way out, come back up, and side bend to your left. And then inhale, lift, and exhale, let that arm float down. Again, let's roll our shoulders from back to front. Increasing the size of our circles. And then let's lift to the top of that circle and let your arms come overhead, fingertips meet. And we want our upper arms to be a little bit in front of our ears. Now let's draw the hands together at heart center and really press your palms against one another. Let's rub our hands together. And then just remain pressing your palms. We're going to lace our fingers and press palms away. And then let's lean a little forward into that. Press back up towards the sky. And then exhale, return your hands to your knees. We'll take one more inhale in our seated position. Exhale, let's soften and transition to hands and knees. So once you've made it to hands and knees, remember foundational hands. Spread your fingers wide. Turn your palms in slightly. And if you could bring your hands all the way together, your thumbs and index fingers would form a triangle. Press down to the second, third, and fourth knuckles on each hand. Now press to the tops of your feet and feel your knees over your ankles, or knees over your hips over your knees. Now we want a straight line from the top of our head to the tip of our tailbone. Begin to sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round and scoop for cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Make your way back to that neutral position. Let's extend the left leg behind us and really push out through that left heel, activating the left leg. Reach the right arm forward, rotating your palm more towards the sky, and really extend out through those fingertips. Let's exhale back to all fours and switch. Extend out through the right heel, reaching the left arm forward, rotating palm towards the sky. Exhale, lower, we'll switch again, extend and reach. Exhale, lower, switch, extend and reach. Exhale, lower back to all fours. Now we're ready to keep the big toes closed as we open our knees and push back with that tailbone. Reach back towards your heels, let your ribs fall between your knees, forehead to the mat. Turn those palms more towards the sky and feel that stretch deepen down the sides of your body. Flip the palms back over, foundational hands, scoop the belly in, round back up for cat. Sink the navel, lift and open for cow. Again, we round out for cat. Sink the navel and open. Once more, round up and scoop. Sink the navel, lift and open for cow. And then just hang out on your all fours position. Now we're ready to tuck our toes under and push our tailbone towards the sky. Let your head drop through your arms, feel your ribs pulling towards your thighs, and the base of your shoulder blades reaching towards your gluteals. Nod your head yes, shake your head no. And then just hang out. Let's walk the dog, lift and lower each heel individually. Raise up both heels and press them back down. Try again, let's raise our heels and press them down. Once more, raise up our heels and press them down. Now let's inhale forward into plank. Belly button nice and tight. Feel like you're pushing away from the earth. And then let's go back up into down dog. Try again, inhale to our plank. And exhale, down dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. This time we're going to inhale and hold that plank, and then simply modify to your knees. As we exhale, the elbows are opening, our chest come down, hips come down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, lengthen, rise for that cobra. Exhale, coming back down. Inhale, lengthen, rise. Once more, exhale, going down. And then inhale, lengthen, rise. Let's tuck our toes and come back up into down dog. Few more walks of the dog, really keeping those feet warmed up. Raise up our heels and press them back down. Now let's come down onto all fours. Once there, we'll step the right foot between the hands. Position your knee over your ankle. Press to the top of your back foot, and then start lifting upper body. Feel like you're lengthening right up towards the sky, adding your arms, relaxing your shoulders. We breathe. Let your arms open as you open your heart. Neutralize the spine and begin to hinge forward. Feel your ribs rest on your front thigh. Now let your hands return to the mat. Tuck your left toes under so you can lift up your right knee, and that becomes runner's lunge. Let's go ahead and step back with our right foot, returning us to our plank. Press back up into down dog. And then come back down onto all fours. Now we can switch, so let's step the left foot forward between the hands. Knee is over ankle, we're pressing through the top of our back foot, and then we start lengthening and rising, reaching to the sky. Open your arms as you open your heart. Neutralize the spine, and let's hinge forward, bringing ribs close to that front thigh for our airplane. Let your hands return to the mat. Go ahead and tuck your right toes under. Lifting that knee brings us into lunge. Good, now let's step our right foot forward. Big toes close, heels apart, inhale, roll up. Gonna reach high and touch the sky. Exhale into the heart. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale, touch the sky. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, lengthening, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale into the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. In exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Again, inhale, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to that plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale into plank. And exhale, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes are in, heels are out. Inhale, rolling the body up. Reaching high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Now let your arms extend long at your sides. Assume mountain pose. Inhale again to the sky. Exhale, hands to our heart. While keeping our big toes close and our heels apart, start to bend your knees, sinking down into that tiny chair. Think about keeping your ribs away from your thighs. Inhale, let's rise from the chair. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, back down. Take a step back with your right foot into your lunge. Once you've got a nice stable lunge, you can push your heel down, turn your toes out. Align your left heel with the back of your right heel and start lifting upper body. Square your hips towards the front edge of your mat, add your arms. Warrior one. Let's lower the arms and lift the arms. Again, lower your arms and lift. Try once again, lower the arms and lift your arms. Now let your hands come together at heart center. Stay long in the waist and begin to hinge forward. Bring your ribs close to your front thigh and then re-extend your arms alongside your ears. Let your hands return to the mat. Lift to the ball of your right foot to your back and lunge. Now push your weight forward onto your left foot as you straighten your leg and extend your right leg behind you, hip level. That becomes our tripod balance. Once there, if you want, align your left thumb with your left pinky toe. Start to roll that right hip open and add your right arm to the sky for half moon balance. Let's exhale the hand down if it's lifted. Step the right foot back in. Toes are close, heels are apart, and we're slowly rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale, hands to your heart. Again, let's start to bend the knees, sinking those hips down into that chair, keeping those ribs off of our thighs. And then inhale, rise from the chair. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. From there, we'll step back with our left foot into lunge. Push your left heel down, turn your left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel, and now start lifting. Again, we've got those hip bones facing forward, our shoulders stacked over our hips, arms extend to the sky. Lower the arms and lift. Lowering the arms and lift. Let's lower the arms and lift. And then from there, cross your hands together at heart center. We'll stay nice and long in the waist and begin to hinge forward, bringing ribs close to that front thigh. And then extend the arms forward alongside your ears. Let your hands return to the mat. Come back up onto the ball of your left foot, and then push your body weight forward onto your right foot while you're straightening that leg, and extend the left leg behind you, hip level. We can stay like that, or align your right thumb with your right pinky toe. Start to roll your left hip open, reaching left arm to the sky for half moon balance. Exhale, left hand down if it's lifted. We'll step our left foot back in. Big toes close, heels apart. Inhale, roll back up and reach to the sky. Exhale into our heart. Inhale, extend. Exhale, and just the arms open this time. They're going to hook together behind us. We're going to pull down with our knuckles as we draw the shoulder blades a little closer together, and then think about opening that heart center. Meanwhile, open your throat just enough so that you're not feeling any compression in your neck. Inhale as we neutralize our spine. Exhale, begin to hinge forward, leading with your ribs, pressing them against your thighs. Let your head drop and let those arms reach higher to the sky. Exhale, release your hands, and they float all the way back down. From there, we'll take a giant step back with our right foot, returning us to our lunge. Push the right heel down again, turn your right toes out, align your left heel with your right heel, rising right back up into warrior one. Now let your arms reach forward, and let's pull our left leg straight without locking. Start to open that right hip as that right arm is opening. We're going to face the wide edge of our mat. We've got toes and heels out, 5-pointed star. Palms facing the sky. From there, let's lower the arms down, and then inhale, lift the arms. Now on the exhale, we're going to lower the arms again, but I want you to bend your knees, brush the mat, and then inhale, rise back up. Try again, exhale, bend the knees, brushing the mat, and inhale back up. Exhale, bend the knees, inhale back up. Let's try one more, exhale, bend the knees, and inhale, reach up. Let's reopen to that 5-pointed star. Keep the belly button super tight and hinge forward into your straddle airplane. From there, we're going to lower just the left hand to the mat. Once it's there, take a big inhale. And on the exhale, let's revolve at the waist until our right hand is reaching to the sky. Exhale that hand back to the mat. Now let's inhale, look out with our flat back. And exhale, we're going to sink a little deeper. See if you can get your forearms close to the mat. Feel free to bend your knees as much as you need to. Press down into your palms so your arms get straight. And then let's bend the knee and just shift your weight to the left. So it's like you're pulling that right inner thigh towards the mat. Come back to neutral center. And try that again, bending that left knee. Inhale back to center. Exhale, bending that left knee. And then inhale, back to center. Inhale, flat back, look out. Exhale, re-extend arms to airplane. And then inhale, we're slowly rising. And that brings us back into 5 minutes. Now we're ready to turn our left toes to the front end of our mat. Align our left heel with our right arch. Keeping the body tall, we bend the left knee. We find it out over the ankle without going beyond toes. And we're just looking past that left hand. Let's pull the leg straight and try again. Pulling that leg straight and we bend. Now let's extend that arm a little farther forward, lift it up, lower the right, and turn that left palm to the sky like you're pushing the heel of your hand up. Let's bring ourselves back into our warrior two. And then pull that left leg straight, returning us to our start position. Now we're ready to pull right hip to the right and start reaching even farther with your left hand. So like you're trying to stretch away from your hip. Once we can't go any farther, let's lower the left and lift the right. We want to feel like we're being suspended from the sky, so we're not feeling any tension in the shoulder or the neck. We've got lots of open space in our spine. From there, I want you to bend the elbow of your right hand and just place the back of your right hand into that lower back. So you're still aiming your shoulder towards the sky. And then let's bend the left knee. Now let's re-extend the right arm to the sky. And exhale that hand back to the mat. Once there, return to the ball of your right foot so you're back in your lunge. Step your left foot back. There's our good strong plank. Exhale on the way down. Inhale, lengthen, and rise. Exhale, tuck our toes, back up into down dog. And then inhale, forward to plank. Exhale again, downward facing dog. And try extending the right leg behind you, pushing out through your right heel, and then extending that right leg towards the sky. Let's bend the knee and pull your heel towards your bottom. Try opening that right hip without unsquaring your shoulders. And then bring the hip back to square. Re-extend the right leg. We'll step the right foot between the hands. Once we've made it back into our lunge, let's continue to press down with the left hand, but then inhale right arm to the side and exhale, revolve at the waist for our twisting lunge. Exhale, return your hand to the mat. Stepping our left foot forward brings us back into forward bend. Inhale, roll the body up, reach high to the sky, exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend, exhale, the arms open, and again they come together behind us, rolling our shoulder blades together, opening the heart, tipping the head back to open the throat. Inhale to neutral spine. Exhale, lengthening as you fold. Bringing ribs close to thighs. Lifting the arms ever higher. Exhale, fingers return to the mat. Step back with your left foot into your lunge. Push your left heel down, turn your left toes out. Align your right heel with the back of your left heel, and let's come right back up into warrior one. And then let the arms come forward. Pulling our right leg straight without locking. Begin to revolve at the waist. We end up facing the wide edge of our mat. So we've got our toes in, our heels out, palms to the sky, 5-pointed star. Let's lower that left hand, extend the right arm high, do a little side stretch. Come back up, lower the right, lift the left, our side stretch. Again, inhale back up and side stretch to your left. Inhale back up and side stretch to the right. Inhale back up once more off to your left. Inhale back up and side stretch to the right. And then inhale, return to your 5-pointed star. Bring the arms forward so the back of your hands meet. And then open your heart, open your arms. Try again, rounding, bringing the back of the hands close. Inhale wide. Once more, coming forward. And then opening wide. And then we're back to our neutral spine. From there, we're going to hold the belly button tight and hinge forward until you form your straddle airplane. Now let's bring the right hand to the mat. Keep that left arm lifted. Take a big inhale. And then as we exhale, revolve at the waist. And there's our twisting straddle. Let's exhale that hand back down. Once there, inhale, look out with flat back. Exhale, try melting a little farther. Let your forearms drop down. Bend your knees as much as you need to. And work at truly relaxing your upper body. Press down into your palms. The arms get straighter and straighter. And then we're simply bending the right knee this time, pulling that left inner thigh towards the mat. And then come back to center neutral. Again, we bend the right knee. Come back to center neutral. Once more, bending that knee. And come back to that center neutral. Inhale with our flat back looking out. Exhale, arms come back open for star. And then inhale all the way back up to standing. Turn your palms open to the sky and breathe. From there, let's turn right toes to the front end of our mat. Align your right heel with your left arch. And then let's bend that right knee. Finding that warrior two, pushing down through second, third, and fourth toe knuckles on that right foot. And then let's pull the legs straight. Try again. Easing into that. And pulling straight. And again, easing into that warrior two. Now try extending the right arm a little farther. Lift the right as you lower your left. Turning right palm to the sky for reverse warrior. And then we'll bring our arms back into warrior two. And pull the right leg straight once again. So now we're imagining that we're being pressed between two panes of glass. And while that's happening, we're pulling our left hip left. We're going to stretch that right arm as far away from the left hip as we can. Once we can't go any farther in either direction, that's when we can lower that right hand and lift the right hand towards the sky. From there, let's bend the left elbow. So we take the back of our left hand and press it into our lower back, keeping our left shoulder pointing towards the sky. Now let's bend the right knee. And then try re-extending that left arm to the sky. As we exhale, we'll bring that hand down. Return to the ball of your left foot so we're back in lunge, and then step that right foot back, holding onto plank. Exhale, lowering. Inhale, lengthening, and rising into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. Stay there if you'd like, or insert a push-up. Press back up into down dog. Again, inhale into plank. staying there or adding your push-up. And then press back up into down dog. Let's try extending the left leg behind us, reaching it up towards the sky, bending the left knee so your heel comes close to your bottom, and then try opening that left hip while keeping the shoulders square. Bring the hips back to square, re-extend the left leg, and then step that left foot between your hands. Once you've got it into place, let's continue to press down into the right hand. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve for our twisting lunge. Exhale that hand back down. Giant step forward with our right foot. Toes are in, heels are out. We inhale, roll up. Reach high to the sky. And exhale, hands to the heart. So we're going to really focus on keeping the abdominals drawn inward. And we've got a nice focal point for our eyes. Begin to shift your weight into your right foot. Then try placing your left heel against your right ankle bone. And then lifting that foot a little higher. And then see about expanding the branches of your tree. And then we're going to let the arms open. And let's bring the arms down first. And then once we get that left foot back down, let's go ahead and cross it over the right. And then inhale towards the sky. On the exhale, let's bring the hands down. They're actually going to come onto our thighs. And then we're going to hinge forward. And we're going to melt ourselves down as far as we can. Feel free to bend your knees if you need to. And then let's uncross the ankles. And inhale, slowly pull back up. Again, we reach to the sky. And exhale, hands to heart. And now we can do the exact same thing on the other side. So first thing is being really aware of drawing the abdominals in, good foundational feet, and then begin to shift your weight into your left foot and place your right heel against your left ankle bone. When ready, you can lift that foot. And then try growing the branches of your tree. And then we can open the branches a little wider. And let your branches come down first. And then when we send that foot back down, we're going to cross it over. Inhale to the sky. Exhale, let your hands come to your thighs. And then slowly guide yourself forward. Melting down. And then let's uncross the ankles. Let's inhale again, look out with a flat back. And try to sink a little bit deeper, cradling your elbows in the palms of your hands, letting your head drop within that frame. Exhale, fingers return to the mat. Let's take a giant step back with our right foot and then our left foot. and really work at holding a good sturdy plank. From here, we're gonna keep right shoulder over right wrist, and we're gonna turn into our side plank. Modification, we simply let the side of our right knee rest on the mat, which will help us. And then let's come back around into a full plank. Rest back up into downward facing dog. Walking the dog a few times. Raising up our heels and pushing them down. And then let's move back into our plank. This time it's left shoulder over left wrist. Modify to the side of your knee if you'd like. Exhale back around into that full plank. And we're back up into down dog. Again, a few walks of our dog. Raising up those heels and pressing them back down. Now let's inhale forward again into plank. And we're going to lift that right foot. It's not too high. And then see if you can bring the right knee around to the outside of your right elbow. Push it straight back again. Set your toes down and switch. So just lift the left foot. And then see if you can bring your left knee around to the outside of your left elbow. Push the leg back. Return to your plank. From there, let's ease to the knees. The tops of our feet, open the knees, and let's stretch back into extended child's pose. And then take that left arm so you can pass it through the right armpit and sink your shoulder to the mat. Bring that arm out and we'll switch. Passing right through left. Bring the arm back out. Just press back a little bit further. Press down through the palms, scoop the belly in, and let's round back up for cat. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open for cow. Exhale again, round cat. And inhale for cow. Make your way back to that neutral spine. Re-extend the right leg behind you, hip level, pushing out through the heel. Adding our left arm forward for spinal balance. And then try lifting that left foot so it's not helping you balance. Bring that left hand and foot back down. And then let's take the right foot and step it forward. This time we're going to keep our hands to the inside of that right foot. Start to pull the top of your left thigh towards the mat. And then maybe you can ease closer to the mat with your forearms. Walk the hands back in. Once there, let's tuck our left toes under so you can lift the left knee. Step your right foot back, returning to your plank. Press back up into down dog. And then come back down onto all fours. Sink the navel, lift the tailbone, lift the head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round cat. Again, inhale, cow. And exhale, round cat. And then return to neutral. Next, we're ready to push through the heel of our left foot. Adding the right arm forward, extending out, palm facing the sky. And then try lifting your right foot so it's not assisting your balance. And then let's bring the hand and foot back down. And we'll get to step the left foot forward. This time we keep the hands to the inside of the left foot and start to pull the top of your right thigh towards the mat. And then perhaps you can ease closer to the mat with your forearms. And then let's walk our hands back in. Tuck the right toes under so you can lift up your right knee. We're back in our lunge. And then we can step the left foot back and return to that good solid plank. Pressing back up into down dog. Walking that dog a few more times. Raising up our heels. And then pressing them back down. Let's return to all fours. Gonna keep our toes tucked under, but walk your hands closer to your knees. And then let's rise to a kneeling position. Take the hands together behind your back, let them hook together. Roll the shoulder blades together. Tip your head back to open your throat. And then inhale back to neutral spine. And let the hands release. Urge your fingertips towards the earth. And then just press the tops of your feet into the mat as well. And then as we exhale, let's start to sink back. And we're going to bring the legs around. And then we'll start by pressing the soles of our feet together and just letting your feet rest in your hands. See if you can walk your heels a little closer to your body. And then let's do a few little fluttering butterflies. And then go ahead and let those legs relax. And we're going to stretch our left leg out straight. Let's keep the right foot kind of pressing into that left inner thigh. And then try sliding your hands down either side of that left leg and letting your upper body melt down. And then from there, let's inhale and slowly come up. And then once we've made it all the way up, we'll bring that knee upright. Walk the heel of your foot as close to your body as you can while keeping both of your sit bones on the mat. And then wrap that left arm around that right leg. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, rotate at the waist to look over your shoulder. And then try wrapping that right hand around so the back of your hand kind of presses into your outside left leg. Exhale, let's untwist. And let's switch legs. So we'll start by just extending the right leg, bending the left knee so the bottom of our foot is resting against that inner thigh, beginning to slide the hands forward, melting. And then let's inhale up slowly. And then we can bring that knee upright, bringing that heel close to the body, tall and straight. Let's go ahead and wrap that right arm around the bent left leg. Inhale, taller and straighter. Exhale, rotate at the waist, and we're looking out over our shoulder. And then see if you can take that left hand and get the back of your hand to press on the outside of your right hip. Exhale, let's untwist. And then let's stretch out both legs. Good, and then you can just bounce those knees up and down a few times. Let your legs relax and let's scrunch our toes in and out. And then from there, we're gonna bend our knees and just let your hands come behind your thighs. Relax the shoulders from your ears. Find balance on your tailbone. And then when you feel ready, just start extending your legs. Don't worry about straightening your legs. Just make sure you don't round out your back. And once you found a place where you can maintain your balance while maintaining that straight spine, let's add the arms. And then start to slowly open like someone's got a big iron and they're ironing you into the mat. Once we're down, push out through your heels, reach out through your fingertips. Let the arms lift back up and return them to your sides. Palms open, face to the sky. Let's rebend our knees, feet on the mat, toes in, heels out. Tighten the belly and let's make our way back up into shoulder bridge. From there, pull that left knee to your chest and extend your leg towards the sky. And then see about slowly sinking the spine back onto the mat. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh, and then use your left hand to push on your inner left thigh. Now try lifting your right foot and threading your hands behind that right thigh, bringing both legs a little closer to the body. Rest the right foot back down. Cross your left leg farther over the right. Let's open the arms wide and start dropping your knees to the right. Keep the left shoulder down and look over that left shoulder. And then let's bring the legs back to neutral and uncross. Feet back on the mat, arms close to the body. Tightening the belly, let's come back up into our shoulder bridge. Now pull the right knee in and extend that leg towards the sky. And then slowly start to ease your spine back to the mat. Once there, let's cross right ankle on left thigh. Use your right hand to push on that inner right thigh. And then let's lift that left foot, thread your hands under your thigh. Pull those legs in a little closer to your body. And then set the foot back down and cross your right leg farther over the left. Open your arms wide. And now we'll drop our knees to the left and look to our right. Bring your knees back to neutral. Let's uncross. Let your arms come a little closer to the body, and then let the knees open as the soles of your feet rest together. And then when you feel ready, you can extend your legs out to whatever feels most comfortable for you. And as we continue to breathe deeply, you're going to feel your body go a little deeper into that relaxation. And just adjust your body accordingly. Visualizing that blue sky, feeling the warmth of the sun shining on our face. Admire your accomplishments, large or small, tremendous or tiny. They contribute to the well-being of this world. A little light somewhere makes a brighter light everywhere. A speck of sand can turn into a pearl. Let's set aside all of our anxious thoughts and make a decision to live today with courage, with an open heart and a grateful heart and a hopeful heart, spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor the place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.